Welcome back to Bruins game reactions. Boston Bruins lose 2-1 in overtime to the Philadelphia Flyers. If that last game was goodwill gone, this was just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. That's the only way to put it. I get that the Flyers are a team fighting for their playoff lives. Absolutely disappointing. Not even close to anything else other than that. I don't care that you had back-to-back last night. You played like absolute crap then. You play like absolute crap today. If you can't get up for either one of these two games, what game can you get up for? What, is it only against Buffalo and then Western Conference teams you get up for? Is that it? I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what there is to say about this game. Porter Martone, of course, it was against Boston. I texted my buddy because I saw a graphic come up on my feed earlier today. He had 14 shots in his first two games, had one in his third against the Islanders. I told him he's going to rip 3 past Korpisalo, isn't he? He said probably going to be the case. Hand up, I was wrong. Korpisalo plays a top 3 for him. A top 3 for him. Best game of the season. And he gets rewarded with the offense being dead. Just gone. Non-existent. And a 5-on-3 to defend in overtime. With your 2 best players in the box. I don't want to hear it. It's Pastrnak and McAvoy. They are your 2 best players. 2 most consistent at bare minimum. They are the 2 most consistent players on this team. I'm trying to not lose it, but I don't get how you don't. I get teams are going to lose games. I get it. 3 in a row in the fashion that they did. The team that you hate in the Florida Panthers, I think you hate them. You showed no fight there. You lose that one. 3-1 to Tampa. Again, a team that you should hate. Just the entire state of Florida you should be hating. And then the Philadelphia Flyers, who you might run into in the Stanley Cup playoffs, along with the Tampa Bay Lightning. You muster up 3 goals across all 3 games. If I'm not mistaken, all 3 games had the Bruins goalies had a above 900 save percentage in all 3 games. League average is, I'm pretty sure, 5 or 6 points below 900 at this point. So you're getting above league average goaltending. Now, it's not great. It's not highly above league average, but you can't ask for much when you're putting up 1 goal a game. And it's Bobrovsky. It's Andrei Vasilevsky. It's former Bruins organizational player Dan Vladar, apparently. How do you manage that? Last season sucked. I don't think there was a game like this. Like, in this game in particular, you're actively trying to clinch your spot to get away from all this mess. Where there's 4 teams that are tied with the same amount of points behind you. And I'm pretty sure the Islanders are right there. They're thereabouts around the 88-point mark. Any one of those teams can come up and take that spot away from you. You are not safe. Magic number's thankfully down to, I think it's 5 or 3. I don't know. My math has been wrong previously. It's probably wrong right now. You're not safe. The clock is winding down, and you are playing the worst hockey you have since the Christmas break. That is no hyperbole. You have not lost 3 games since the Christmas break, and now you've just done it. Overtime doesn't count. You still got to... No, you lost. None of this pity point stuff. Pity points are cute when you're a good team, and dang, we lost in overtime. It happens. No. 2 stupid penalties in overtime. Morgan Geekie's throwing the stick. Like, he's a cute player when he's scoring 40 goals a season. He's not there, by the way. He's probably not going to get back there this season. He's at 34 right now. So, yeah, 40 goals is pretty well out the window. Pastrnak and McAvoy in overtime. The Pastrnak one I'll slightly give a pass to. You can almost trust Korpisalo, though, to let him go on a breakaway and take the shot there. Korpisalo looked incredible tonight. I am so disappointed that this team did not get a win for him, because he deserves so much better than this. The Pastrnak roughing call that is and isn't a roughing call, you can't rip a guy's helmet off. End of story. Should it have been a 5-on-4 for Boston? Yeah, probably. You can't rip a guy's helmet off like that. Not in that scenario, at least. So yeah, that's a stupid penalty to take. So that's 4 minutes worth of David Pastrnak penalties. 12-4 were the penalty minutes in this one. I mean, it was the exact opposite of last night's game. Like, you can't score on the power play. Now, I say that. They did get a power play goal in this one, and we will get to that. It's beyond frustrating watching this past 120 minutes, or 122, whatever it was, minutes of Bruins hockey. I don't... And the broadcast kept mentioning, oh, it feels like a playoff atmosphere in here. It feels like a playoff atmosphere. If this is a playoff atmosphere, I don't want to go to the playoffs. Tank. Lose all of the games for the rest of the season. Let everyone get ahead of you, and you can end up with 2 top 13 picks, I think is what it is, because the Western Conference is beyond bad. Do that then. Do you want to make the playoffs, or do you not want to? And then, once you're in there, do you actually want to have a shot at doing something important, something meaningful in them? Not even important, because important teams, they make the Final Four. You're at 1 and done right now. Again, Carolina, Buffalo, Tampa, no. You might be able to beat Carolina in a 7-game series. We'll find out on, I think it's Tuesday they play next. Tuesday or Thursday, I don't remember which. If you lose that game, I don't want to see a point registered for the Boston Bruins in the final, 5 games of the season? I have no interest in it. Because you obviously don't care enough to try and put in the effort to get 20 shots against a team that you should be beating. I said this needs to be a 2-point game. I don't even want the 1 point. Can the NHL take the point back? That's where we're at. That's where I'm at right now, personally. I don't want the 1 pity point from this game, because that's what it is. This is a pity point game. And it's frustrating. Now, finally getting into the game, Mason Lohrei drew in for his first game in a few. He came in for Jordan Harris. Lucas Reichel comes in for Michael Eyssimont. I think that was the only lineup changes that were made. But getting right into it, Rasmus Ristolainen rims the puck around the boards to Porter Martone. Hampus Lindholm pinches, and there's no forward there to pick up the to pick up the rush if the pinch fails. The pinch failed because Porter Martone got the puck and got it off his stick so quickly. I don't even think he technically had possession. It deflected off his stick onto Dvorak, and away he goes with Travis Konechny. 2-on-1 with Mason Lohrei. Shoots, blasts it by Korpisalo. I don't have an issue with this from Mason Lohrei. I have a slight issue with it on Korpisalo, just because it was the first shot of the game. For Philly, it happens. It happened a lot last year, more than it should have. Hasn't happened as much this year. It's still disappointing to see. But as the game drew on, I realized that goal was a wake-up call. That wasn't a death note. It was a wake-up to Korpisalo, and he was phenomenal the rest of the game. I can't He stopped multiple breakaways, played out of his mind even after Mark Kastelik blew him over. Yeah. Dying seconds of the frame, Charlie McAvoy picks up a roughing call. He was questioning it to the official. It was a roughing call. Just not one that was necessary, unfortunately. So Philadelphia heads into the second period with a power play. Second period comes and goes. Boston's able to kill it off, as they did with most of the power plays Philadelphia got in this one. Yeah, man. Second period was pretty much mostly penalties, mostly for Boston. Thankfully, they're able to kill all of them off. Philadelphia did get one in the dying seconds of the second period. And yeah, I mean, second intermission, shots were all right. It was a very low event first period. Not too shocking from Boston. Concerning, but second half of back-to-back, I'll let it slide. Yeah, they head into second intermission, still down 1-0, and on the power play to start the third. Third period starts, and Boston goes right to work on the power play. McAvoy has the puck at the top of the zone, and Pastrnak comes over, gets over to, I guess, the OV office. That's, I don't know. I mean, outside far dot. I'm going to call it that. McAvoy sends the pass over. Pastrnak puts it on. It gets deflected. Ends up just outside of the net on the near side. Middlestat puts it just ever so slightly in front of the net. And Pavel Zacha stays hot and roofs it on former Boston Bruin player, or Bruin organization player, Dan Vladar. And this game is 1-1 very early on in the third period. And I'm going to be honest, the rest of the third period wasn't terrible. It was alright. I was disappointed in the end, maybe 7 minutes of the third period. Overall, though, I felt like the third period was a decent step in the right direction. The goal obviously helps a lot, tying it up. Just circling back, though, playing from behind is not a winning recipe, especially on the road. Solid third period, minus the last few minutes. Do I have to talk about overtime? I really don't want to. I'm going to. I don't want to, though. Yeah. Overtime starts. Pastrnak has 2 giveaways which lead to breakaways. Korpisalo stops both of them. Pastrnak gets a hooking call on another breakaway. On the ensuing draw for the power play, Charlie McAvoy takes a high sticking, and that's it. That's game. 5-on-3 in overtime just seems to be an absolute death sentence for anyone, not just this team, for anyone. It just feels different having a 5-on-3. Yeah. Porter Martone with a beautiful shot to beat Korpisalo. Picks up his second career point, first career goal as a Philadelphia Flyer and a member of the National Hockey League. Good for you, bud. Would be really nice if Boston had a former college player within their organization that was drafted around the 7th, maybe 6th position from the 2025 draft. Can't quite think of one, though. Oh, wait, James Higgins. He exists. He's real. I don't know. I make the joke. Maybe Higgins isn't the boost this team needs. He's got 4 points in 6 games in Providence. Man, at this point, I don't care. Call him up, keep him down, whatever you want. I don't know. I personally think the right call is to keep him down there. I don't believe he's eligible for the AHL playoffs. Just with the way the deadlines worked and everything for it, to have the contract signed. Yeah. I think that's it, honestly. This game sucked. The Senators are somehow beating the Carolina Hurricanes right now. I think it's 3-2 midway through second intermission. I don't... You've been very lucky with some of these results over the past few days. That luck is going to run out at some point, and that might be this week if you don't turn it around. Yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Click like if you like. Click subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm going to keep doing these. Playoffs or not, I'm going to keep them coming. Well, if they don't make the playoffs, then I won't. But I'm doing something for the playoffs. I just need to get my own schedule figured out before I can do that. But yeah, thank you guys once again. Have a good one. Happy Easter.